So Chaitanya Bhagavata first, Chaitanya Charitamrita after. But they are contemporary books, textbooks, written by our Purvacharya, Nityasiddhas, people who were nearby Mahaprabhu on the time. And they are saying exactly the same stories. So
Namaste Gurudevaya Sarvasiddhi Pradayane Sarvamagala Rupaya Sarvananda Vidyayane. Jai Guru Shri Guru, Jai Guru Shri Guru, Jai Guru Shri Guru. Jai Jai Shri Radheshyam and welcome. NABADWIP, the birthplace of Sri Gouranga Mahaprabhu. Today we will study NABADWIP, Kulia. Some are of the opinion that Kulia was in some point the name of NABADWIP. Actually, the studies are proving the opposite, or are proving that NABADWIP have never been called Kulia. Please listen attentively. Having identified Miyanpur as Mayapur, the adversaries declare it to be the place of birth of Sri Chaitanya, and at the same time started calling NABADWIP as Kulia. They started to call NABADWIP Kulia. Thus, a 1,000-year-old ancient town, famous as a pilgrimage and a center of learning, turned overnight into Kulia. If the etymological meaning of the place is taken into consideration, the popular form Kuli has been converted into Kulia in caste official Bengali. The word Kuli is still in vogue. Kuli does not mean labourer or bearer of load. In some village there is low land along which rain water flows. This low land is called Kuli.
This part needs support from drawings to make it understandable.
I am creating a map, literally, a map of what they are saying in the book. So let's get into the details. Having identified Miyanpur as Bilal Digi, Moyapara as Mayapur, the adversaries declared it to be the place of birth of Sri Chaitanya, and at the same time started calling NABADWIP as Kulia. So we have here that NABADWIP and Kulia are two things. Thus, a 1,000-year-old ancient town, famous as a pilgrimage and a center of learning, turning overnight into Kulia, right? If the etymological meaning of the place is taken into consideration, the popular form Kuli has been converted into Kulia in just official Bengali. All right. So we have here that the word Kulia has a root. Every single word as NABADWIP has a root. That's why it's called NABADWIP. It's not that somebody has hip cup after lunch and the noise is the new town. No. Every city, as your cities, your town, your country has a name, and this name, even your own name, has a meaning, right? We can see this in all kind of Sanskrit names. So Kulia originally reads here. Bengali, the word Kuli is still in vogue, is used in the Rar region. Kuli does not mean laborer or bearer of load. In some village, there is low land along which rainwater flows. This low land is called Kuli. So Kulia is from Kuli, this Kuli. And this means low land in which the rain flows. So this is the low land and the rain flows from here, right? Because it's low land, of course the higher lands are dropping all the water, right? Here, the low land is taking it. This is normal, and then go to river, then go to oceans, okay. And from this word, the words like Kulyadanga, Kulidanga, Kulyapur may have been derived. Vrindavan Das and poet Karnapur made their appearance during the earlier part of the 16th century, and it was easy for them to know the incident contemporaneous with Mahaprabhu. Of course, if they are in the same time, they hear from first hand what happened with Mahaprabhu if they were not able to witness by themselves. They did not write books to facilitate the study and research of history and geography in the 20th century. Both were devotees of Sri Chaitanya, and with the eyes of a devotee, wrote epics and dramas to publicize the biography of their revered mentor. The incident of Sri Chaitanya is arrival from Puri for a visit to his mother, and the Jarnavi as well is narrated in almost every Vaishnava scripture in Chaitanya Bhagavata's writing. News spread all around Navadvip that the gem of sannyas has reached the house of Vachaspati. About the identity of Vachaspati, it is known. Chaitanya Bhagavat 3.3 Sarvabhauma Vachaspati is the son of Visarat, who deserved my respect. Vachaspati residence was in the village of Vidya Nagar, in the west of Navadvip. Navadvip has a shape something like this, as far as I have seen in the map. The contemporary Navadvip, let's say the year of this recording, 2025, the Ganges is moving from here. Around this area is the Samadhi of Jagannath Das Babai Maharaj. About this area is the Samadhi of Gaura Kishore Das Babai Maharaj. Just to have in consideration. So all this is Ganga, all right? We will write here, Ganges. And here is the land of Mayapur, all right? Mayapur, that now is called Mayapur. The Kasi that Gouranga visit with the Kirtan is around this place. Ishkon Mayapur is around this place. So all this area is Miyanpur, all right? So the book continue. Vidyanagar, in the west of Navadvip. So Chaitanya Bhagavata, Vrindavan Das, 15th century, right? 1500 to 1600 AD. Chaitanya Bhagavata, and as we know, this information also is in Chaitanya Charitamrita, that both books are not exactly in the same time, but is inside this century. Important detail here, Smega Brújula. This is north-south, this is west, and this is east. West side, this is west side, this is west, and this is east, all right? East, west. Now it makes sense. Vidyanagar in the west of Navadvip. So we are speaking about Vidyanagar, west, east. Vidyanagar, as Chaitanya Bhagavata, is in the west of Navadvip, so in this area. We will draw again, same. We will draw Navadvip here. So this is west, this is east. In 2025, the Ganges is on this area. But in the time of Sri Gouranga, the Ganges was at this side. This is Navadvip. The people went to Vidyanagar, that it was in the west side of Navadvip, not in Navadvip, but in the west side of Navadvip. And the people of Navadvip reached Vidyanagar after crossing the river. He read clearly, crossing the river. The people of Nadia went to Vidyanagar after crossing the river. This river. Which river? Ganges. We are speaking about information written down by our Purvacharya, Vrindavan Thakur. This appears in Chaitanya Bhagavata 3.3. So Vrindavan Das, who was on the time of Sri Gouranga Mahaprabhu, between 1500 to 1600, is saying that the people of Navadvip traveled to Vidyanagar, went to Vidyanagar after crossing the river, literally taken from Chaitanya Bhagavata. Chaitanya Bhagavata and Chaitanya Charitamrita do not contradict each other. The information is the same as Krishna Das Kaviraj said in the beginning of Chaitanya Charitamrita, that he is only writing down some events and some things that are not appearing in Chaitanya Bhagavata, but he is not contradicting, and he is basing everything on Chaitanya Bhagavata as well. So Chaitanya Bhagavata first, Chaitanya Charitamrita after, but they are contemporary books, textbooks, written by our Purvacharya, Nityasiddhas, people who were nearby Mahaprabhu on the time. and they are saying exactly the same stories. So Vidyanagar to the left side or west side of Navadvip. People from Navadvip travel to Vidyanagar, crossing the river. So the Ganges, as we see, was in the left side or west side of Navadvip. The people of Navadvip reached Vidyanagar after crossing the river. Scared by the huge rally of devotees at Vidyanagar, Chaitanya left for Kulia town. It becomes clear that it was necessary to cross the river to go to Kulia. Nobody knows how many people crossed, by what means, and how many boats sank into the Ganges. In the account given in Chaitanya Bhagavata, it is found that Sri Chaitanya first left for Vidyanagar from Navadvip, and due to a huge crowd of people there, he again crossed the river and reached Kulia. So we have Navadvip, the Ganges, everybody went to Vidyanagar, and Gouranga crossed the river and reached Kulia. So Gouranga went to Vidyanagar. Then here was so much people, right? So many people. And Gouranga then ran from the crowd and went back to Navadvip, crossing the Ganges. He get to Kulia.
Ha! Hey, you! If you are enjoying this video, taking information, learning, then do what is correct. Subscribe, give like, and share on your social media. Help me to keep creating profound content. We are not many. Help me out. Jai Nitai.
Is the textbook at the time, at this moment, calling Navadvip Kulia? We say that Navadvip was not Kulia. Let's check. The site of Kulia is at Kulia in Nadia, embedded in the Ganga. Thought Vrindavan Das mentioned place refer it to a site in the west bank of Navadvip. Following the words of Vrindavan Das, Dr. Vivam Bihari has observed. He came to the house of Vidyavachaspati, brother of Sarvabhauma. From a study of his account, it appears that one has to traverse some distance from Navadvip along forest terrain and cross the Ganga before one reaches Vidyanagar, and cross the Ganga before reaching Vidyanagar, right? This we have clear. From Navadvip, you must cross the Ganga. Seeing the huge rally of people in the village of Vachaspati, Lord Chaitanya, with a few companions like Nityananda, secretly left for Kulia. There is hardly any difference between the statement of Vrindavan Das and the account given in Chaitanya Charitamrita. He left Vidyanagar for Kulia. It means that he left Vidyanagar and went to Kulia. Chaitanya Chandrodayam, the king inquires of Sarvabhauma, where is Kulia? In reply to this question, and now we will understand where exactly is Kulia. Where exactly is Kulia? Because at the moment sounds like Kulia is not in Navadvip or is not Navadvip, and at the same time Kulia is Navadvip or is inside Navadvip area. In reply to this query, Sarvabhauma state, O Lord, there is a village by that name on the bank of the Ganga, near Navadvip. Again, Chaitanya Mangal of Lochandas give information of Chaitanya's arrival at Navadvip from Kulka at the bidding of his mother Sachi Devi, and also of accepting alms on the day in the house of Suklambar Brahmachari at Barkona village. Explain clearly that Kulia is not Navadvip, but is a village near Navadvip at the bank of Ganga, near Navadvip. The story goes like this. This is Navadvip, the land of Gouranga. And then everybody went to Vidyanagar, right? This is based on Chaitanya Bhagavata and Chaitanya Charitamrita. And from Vidyanagar, so crowded, so much people, and Gouranga with Nityananda went back to Kulia. And Kulia was on the west bank of the Ganga. This is the bank of the Ganga. All these areas, the bank of the Ganga is the shores or where the Ganga is. So Kulia should be somewhere in all, well, actually in all the part I have been marking in black, but certainly is not in this northern area. This was the Vedic Pali, this northern area. This area can be Kulia, maybe somewhere here where I am marking now. So Navadvip being here, all the Siddha saints have been living in this area. As I said earlier in this graphic, the samadhis of two Gaudiya saints are here and all this area. So this area, actually, let's say this is Navadvip and Kulia will be nearby, but it's a village near Navadvip as we read from Chaitanya Charitamrita, and it's here. So Gouranga came back directly to this area, crossing the river. Is that clear? West, east, south, and north. Is that clear? Now I understand what the book is explaining. In the next edition, I will humbly inquire that the writers give maps. Here, half page, just put a map with the thing that you're trying to explain so we can follow. Otherwise, yes, we have to do what I am doing actually, to draw what they are saying. From the accounts given by Vrindavan Das, poet Karnapur, and Krishna Das, Kaviraj, it is known that the village Kulia was contiguous to Navadvip, so it was just nearby. It was the limit between Navadvip and Kulia was just there, to Navadvip town, and that Vidyanagar was situated on the opposite bank of Navadvip. 15th, 16th century, Balaldigi, Mayapur, Navadvip were all in the same side of the river of the Ganges, right? Navadvip, we are talking about this time, 1516, all right? The Ganges was here. Here we have Kulia. This is Navadvip. Balaldigi, Mojapara, and Navadvip were all at the same side of the Ganges, so they were all to the east side. From the Ganges point of view, so there, right? This is east side. See? Does it make it clear? For me now, everything is getting super clear, crystal clear, sharp as a knife that has the power of cutting out Maya, illusion, on the birthplace of Sri Gouranga Mahaprabhu. Assuming Miyanpur to be Navadvip, the exponents of Mayapur started propagating Navadvip as Kulia. If that was so, Sri Chaitanya crossed Kulia from Miyanpur and then crossing the Ganges again reached Vidyanagar. And from there, he crossed the river for second time and came to Navadvip Kulia. Such a bizarre account cannot be found in any Vaishnava literature, and this is the Pramana.